I don't know. We covered windshield wipers earlier. So rain sensing, wiper control. We didn't come up with an answer for that. That's going to be homework, I guess. Other than that, what do you suggest?
Suggested it's 10:16 and I'm going to bed. But anyway, my this little geek on thing I have, it's certainly in the last 3 or 4 weeks. I think it got that error. I don't know how, but it not most of the time it so then it reboots and if I try to make it go into the UEFI and so forth, it goes there and stays there about 5 seconds and then it disappears. If, however, I hit the space bar twice, everything works. But you know, if it was just on, if it didn't have CDIS and anything else on it, if I didn't have any programs on, the computer would go black again. So it's like having the Apache software on here is keeping it from crashing. So my sense of the direction, which is poor, is that I'm setting up my main computer the same way with fresh installers and so forth. And if I get everything just fine, then I'll just erase the other one and reformat it, and I should fix it.
Yeah, I got to get into my business computer, the office computer, since I don't have the business anymore. But at any rate, yep, I'm going to cave in too here. I got to get a text that I got to answer to Brian and about flying on Sunday. So I'll go back to him, and then I'm going to head for the snow shelf. I got to get up early tomorrow and have a electrocardiogram. And then I meet my new cardiologist. So, see y'all later. This is W9 Julie at X-Ray November.
Right, and enjoy your EKG. You don't mean an echo, you mean an EKG, right?
No, it's an echocardiogram where they measure the, it's a 2-dimensional instead of a 3-dimensional, I guess. And this was intended to show the area of the heart. I'm showing a little bit of AFib from every now and then. And so they want to look at the other side of the heart.
Also, they're going to stick an electrode down your esophagus, give you a little sedation?
No, they do it down your esophagus is when they're looking for blood clots on that side of the heart, which is blocked. But I've been through that before, and they didn't put me out for it, or didn't even give me some feel-good drugs. So that was a fun experience. But then when I went to
3D echo, I had the first echocardiogram in my life.
But no, this one is it's like they look for a baby. In fact, the last time I said, well, is it twins or what? And she said, oh, you stole my thunder. But they do an echocardiogram, and then they freeze frame it, and then she can take the cursor and draw a little line around the perimeter, and they can calculate the volume of the chamber and all this, that, and the other thing.
Yeah, well, I had one of those about a month ago, and I can't remember. Oh, just because my doctor said, and I never had one, I probably should, and he thought he heard a murmur, but it wasn't there. But anyway, he had me stick it down my nose, I think, and me swallow or something like that. It wasn't bad at all. So it took 45, 50 minutes. She was very thorough and an amazing report.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, anyway, I got to be there at 10:30 tomorrow. So, got to be up at 8 and on the road by 9. Or probably 9:30 should give us plenty of time. And then I guess next week I got a appointment with him since the other guy, he retired, and so I got a new one in his group. So he probably is just as good as the one that's leaving, but hate to see him leave. W9JXN.
My beautiful Indian dentist, who's about 27 years old, I was supposed to go back and have the cap put on the post there. Turns out she's in fact they closed that office completely. I'll be going to some other office next week, but I think I scared her away. The truth of it, I think she says the practice was bought like 5 or 10 years ago, and I think ever since she came, they're going bankrupt. So anyway, I got a new dentist next week when I never mind. Over there, mentioned. Here's Chow. I'm tired. I'm only talking in circles tonight.
Okay. By the way, I assume you're working on the shack like you had planned.
Yeah, to some extent, yes, but the confounding thing is that last night, right now, I obviously have Thetis and the up and running, and well, if I don't pay attention with my box setting, I have problems. But anyway, I think it's working all right. It's set okay. So all I have to do is just, if I quit that program, I think that's all I have to do. And within 5 minutes, I have a black screen with a single cursor up in the left corner. And if I try to reboot it, it tries to do an automatic repair, and it goes in circles. It sounds very familiar to that thing, so I presume that totally redoing the disk after I've duplicated on my main screen will do it. And I'm babbling tonight. So.
I was thinking that you were going to rearrange the shack, and as far as equipment goes, and then I figured, well, you must have got hung up on the software problem there. But any rate, whatever, because that's what I had in mind. In fact, I figured since you weren't there, I said, you're probably all caught up in coax. Yeah, you're right. I'll talk to you later. W9JXN.
9PY, QRT.
This is W5AM. By the way, there was a text on there for, I'm sure it was for Tony or Tori. But anyway,